Today we're having a surprise date night, meaning my husband doesn't even know about it yet. So I'll be getting ready as if we're going out on a date night, but really we're staying home on a date night because parent life, and we don't really have trusted people to stay with our kids where we live. And we're also in a moving process, which has been very stressful. So a surprise at-home date night will be good for both of us, I think. I'm clean, I'm dressed, and I'm about to do my hair and makeup in a simple but very nice way. And I gotta make up my mind on which shoes to wear around the house. And I think the ones that I'm wearing are both equally uncomfortable and equally comfortable. And they pretty much have the same heel height too, so it doesn't really make a difference in comfort. What do you guys think? Which shoes should I go with? I think this one shortens my legs and this one lengthens and makes my leg look more sleek. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Today's video is sponsored by Sephora. Just so you know, everything I'm using today is available at Sephora. And in case you're new here, I only use clean beauty. It's what I'm all about. So all the products that I'm featuring are clean at Sephora, hand selected by me. And most of them I've already had and you've already seen me using them for years. Even when wearing makeup, skincare is still my priority. And I've lately been obsessed with vitamin C for my skin. So I picked up these two products from Sephora and I started including them into my daily skincare routine, especially for daytime. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross 15% Vitamin C Firm and Bright Serum. Now this is only my third time using this serum. I love how lightweight it feels on my skin. It absorbs so quickly and I love the glow that it instantly gives me from just using that one product. I also got the Dr. Dennis Gross Dewy Deep Cream, and this has vitamin C and lactic acid, and it can be used both day or night. And this again feels super silky and very lightweight on my skin, almost like it's priming my skin while at the same time giving my skin intense hydration, which I very much need because I have a dry skin type. And as well as being a woman of color prone to hyperpigmentation, this is something that I feel will really help my skin. Before I move on to makeup, I'm going to quickly do a sleek and sexy but hydrating bun. A little hack that I've been doing for so many years is to deep condition on the go without anybody knowing. Because who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. When it comes to hair masks for textured and dry hair like mine, one of my OG top favorite masks has always been the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I just recently found out that Briogeo just launched this new mask, which combines rice water protein with their moisture strengthening mask of the Don't Despair Repair. That combines both into this protein-rich strengthening mask. So this one's supposed to be a mega strength. And as you can see, I do have colored hair and my hair has been loving protein a lot more now that it's colored. So I'm actually gonna use this mask as a leave-in today, even though it's not meant to be used as a leave-in. It's actually a mask that you can rinse out or use overnight. So I'm just gonna apply that onto my hair and focus most of it towards the ends where my hair needs the most recovery. And because I'm doing a hairstyle, a bun, I don't want my hair to be super wet. It's just damp. I'm also gonna be using the Briogeo Curl Charisma Rice Amino and Quinoa Frizz Control Gel. Before you apply any gel in your hair along with a cream or a leave-in, you should always test it in your hand because sometimes gels and creams don't really combine well together and they can mix and create like these white clumps. And then once you put it on your hair, it's too late. So one simple way to help out with that is to take a little bit of gel on your hand like this. Today I used a mask, but typically it would be a leave-in, right? So take your leave-in and just apply a little bit on your hand. And then what you want to do is mix it together in your hand to see how it'll react once they mix together before you put it on your hair and, you know, cause a mess. And as you can see, those two merged really nicely together, no clumps. So that means it's safe to put on my hair and it won't clump up or do anything weird. I'm gonna take my brush and split my hair on the side. Now that I've got my slit, I can take some gel and I'm just gonna smooth that all down so that it looks sleek and neat. I'm gonna take a brush like this one just to make sure everything is smooth. And then when I'm done with my makeup, then I'll kind of adjust the baby hairs and, you know, make it look cute. I just washed my hands and it's time for makeup. Especially for date night, I want to keep this very light. So first I'm going to take a little bit of my LYS Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. And this is great for pores and shine control so that your skin looks smoother. And LYS is actually a Black-owned brand, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the first clean Black-owned brand available at Sephora. Next up, my favorite concealer. This is the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. instead of applying foundation all over my face, I'm just gonna spot correct with my Kosas concealer in number 8. And I just take it in small areas, small little scarrings around my mouth to just lightly correct that, but I'm not applying concealer or foundation anywhere else. That looks great. Now to set under my eyes especially and in my T-zone, 99% of the time I use this. As you can see, I hit pan. And this is the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. This is in the color Resilience, which is translucent. But I've been dying to try a new shade. This is kind of like a banana shade. This is in the color Brilliance, which I have not tried yet. I'm gonna try it right here for the first time. It's a bit more yellowy than the translucent version right here. And I think I'm really gonna like that because it'll just help brighten up those areas. So I take it under my eye, around my nose, around my mouth, where I put that concealer, and on my chin. And of course my forehead, but I'm only gonna do half right now so that you can see the difference. So here's a side that I set and here's a side that is not set. So this one's way more shiny and this one's more mattified in certain areas where I applied the powder. So see the difference? I'm gonna fix my brows with the Kosas Brow Pop in medium chocolate brown. I'm just gonna keep it very, very simple and just kind of fill in light gaps. I'm just gonna brush that out. Brows are done, and so I'm not so plain Jane. I'm gonna take one of these eyeshadows. These are from Westman Atelier, and I don't wear eyeshadow often, but so not. I'm gonna go for that one shade look where everything is blended in with just one color. And it's really cool. It's 3 eyeshadows that connect through a magnet. This is a really pretty color. It's very, very light. And actually I lied. I think I'm gonna do 2 colors. I'm gonna take this one and just put it right here on the inner corner. That made the most subtle difference right here on the inner corner. Hope you can see that at least slightly to make it a bit more fun. I'm gonna take this purple shade. It's kind of like a brownish neutral purple, if that's even a thing. And I'm taking it with the same brush and just dusting that right on top. Instantly more sultry. With a clean brush, I'm just dusting off those edges so that it looks more on purpose to have one color. And the edges won't look harsh at all if you blend it properly. Just to darken things up a little bit more. Give it that sexy-ish, dirty look. Doesn't that just make a huge difference? And I only use 2 colors. Now you can just take any black or brown eyeliner and run it down the bottom and the top if you want, but I'm only gonna do the bottom. Black eyeliner is too harsh for a subtle, smoky look like this one, so I'm going for brown just to keep it more subtle. Now I'm gonna take the Ilia Lengthening Mascara that never clumps up. What it does is kind of just like wets your eyelashes and blackens it and just makes it look a little bit longer. I love that it has like this attached comb. And finally, we're at the last 2 steps. For my cheeks and for my lips, I'm gonna pop on some of this Merit cheek color, and this is in the color Raspberry Beret. Pop that on my cheeks just like that. A little bit on my nose and my lips. And then right with my finger, I'm just gonna blend that right out. I'm a big fan of cream blushes. I feel like they just sink into the skin much better and just look more natural than powdered blushes. Put my earrings on to help finalize the look. And lastly, I'm gonna take my highlight by Ilia. This is the Starstruck Daylight Highlighting Powder. And this highlight is perfection. I have been using this for a very long time. Those of you who are already familiar with my simple makeup looks, I use this all the time. And I just take it on the cheekbones, also on the high points of my nose, a little bit on brow bone. And the makeup is done. I'm going to touch up the edges over here. And I just take a little bit more of the gel on a toothbrush that I only use on my hair. And I'll just focus on sleeking those little flyaways that are on the edges. Got some baby hair showing. You know, something simple. Some people say I'm too simple, but honestly, I'm just not one of those people that's comfortable with doing very loud looks. I think it's fun once in a while, but it's not really sustainable for me on a daily basis or a constant basis. And I love this because it just looks so clean. While it may be simple, it's classic, it's timeless, and this is what I like. Unapologetically. Unapologetically. Why is that so hard to say? Unapologetically. Unapologetically. Yeah, got it. But wait, no look is complete unless I put on a little bit of perfume. Today's perfume is by Dead Cool. I have an entire blog post on safe and clean perfumes that I recommend, and Dead Cool is one of the brands that I featured in that blog post from years ago. This is the layering fragrance called Milk, but I actually like wearing it alone. I don't layer it with anything. I think it's perfect on its own. I never apply perfume on my neck. I don't recommend anyone do that. And this smells so nice and feminine. I love it. And now I'm ready for this at-home date night that I will be having with my gorgeous man. All of these clean products that I used today will be linked below in the description box, as always. And I hope you liked everything that I shared here today and gained some inspiration from it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, sunshines.